Yeah, that's right. Okay, so today's presentation is about having fun with technology, and I'm going to show you some amazingly cool stuff. And hello to some of the PCU members back there. Some really cool stuff that some of it is coming soon, but it's all coming. And you know, the era of tablets and smartphones, I mean, that was amazing stuff, but we are really living in a golden era, a golden age of technology. And it's not the first time. I mean, back in the 1900s, we had the first cars and the first planes and the first sort of machines. I mean, some of those machines were coming around in the 1800s where people were trying to destroy them because they were taking away jobs. It's probably a similar refrain to what we have today. But let's have a look at some of the really cool stuff. I've got a lot of cool videos to show you, so it's going to be a really fun presentation. Now, one of the first things I wanted to show you was the new LG G Watch. Now, wearable technology has arrived. We're only in the nascent stages of wearable technology. You have these fitness wearables, you have Apple's watch is coming. I don't know if you've seen the video, I wish I could show it to you. It's an awesome 10-minute video that actually makes this LG G Watch look actually a bit primitive. But nevertheless, this one is still pretty good. So let me show it to you here. Now, I've got my, and this by the way is being sent over an iPhone 6 onto my computer using a program called Reflector. You can see I can tap the screen, and you can see one of the faces I've chosen is just the face that gives me the time in letters. But I can tap and hold that, and up comes a series of different faces that I can have. And so the face that it comes up with, to start with, and I've already downloaded a lot of different faces, but one of the faces that it comes up with as standard is this one. So you can see it's a sort of a standard watch, clicking away there. After a few seconds it'll go into sort of sleep mode, and it will become a bit dimmer. So you can see that's sort of like when you're in your sleep mode. You can just tap it again and it pops. But the one I like is the one that's got nice big letters, and it's called Face. But you can program these watch faces to be whatever you want. And that's the one I have there, it says 12.6. Now you can, at the bottom it says, can't really see it probably, but it's got Thursday, November 20 and 92% battery. But if I tap the screen, show me my heart rate. Actually, hang on one second. Show me my heart rate. Now it's got a sensor underneath. Normally that red thing is spinning around. I don't know why it's not spinning around. But this is called Android Wear. This works with Android smartphones. Any Android smartphone that's 4.3 or above. This one is $349. Sony's releasing one which is waterproof, IPX7 waterproof for $299. And already at Officeworks you can get the Gear Live for $188. You can do all the same things. And some of them are round, some of them are square. But if I tap on the side here, and I tap the screen and I swipe up, it says I can take a note, I can remind me to do this, show me my steps, send a text message. There's lots of different things that you can get it to do. And I've loaded all sorts of different programs here. I've got, this is like a launcher, so I've got a browser, I've got Find My iPhone. There's a thing called the dialer, where the hand dialer brings up a dialer. So I can actually dial a number and then have it, dial. Tap on this side here, and it's going through this phone, and you can see it's actually brought up the dialer, and it's going to say, I'm going to dial a very short number, so it's not going to work. But there's also a thing here called, if I just swipe back here, get out of that, if I tap it, actually, so I want to swipe this way here, and I go into the, and you can get all sorts of notifications showing you how many steps you've taken, how far away you are from work, what your next appointment is. But if I scroll up, I've got one here called Pixtocam. Pixtocam shows me, I might actually have to restart it, but what it's supposed to show me here is what's coming from this phone. So then I can put it under the couch and try and find something that's under the couch if I've lost something somewhere. And I can also take photographs directly from this camera. So basically it allows you to have eyes in the back of your head. So if you ever wanted to do that, now you can, right on your watch. The range is whatever the range is to go to this phone, so it's basically Bluetooth range. You can't go too far, obviously. And this watch is getting all of its connectivity from this phone. But already in the States, there's a thing called the Bird Watch, B-U-R-G, and it's a watch that's I call it like a Dick Tracy watch. It's got a SIM card built in. And Samsung is bringing out its Gear S watch, which has a nice 2-inch curved screen. I can bring it up, but it's got a SIM card in there as well. And although it works with your Samsung phone, it works independently. It's an independent phone, and it has the heart rate monitors and all the rest. So, you know, these wearable technologies, they're on the way. And I mean, they're here. They're not on the way, they're here. And this is just the first version. And because this one is from Google, it's forever getting updates, and there's new programs for it all the time. And Apple just announced yesterday that it's released its software development kit for the Apple Watch, and to be able to run programs directly on that. And that, you know, that's coming out March 2015 next year. So it's exciting stuff. And we're only going to see more and more of these things. One of the things I want to show you later on is the world's first blood pressure monitor that you wear around your wrist, but we'll get to that. So, I put all these really cool transitions. Honeycomb. So, one of the things I wanted to show you, like I said, lots of videos. There's one here from a company called Touch Pico. And I really wanted to show this to you at this presentation, but because there's a website called Indiegogo, I shall show you in a second. And it's called crowdfunding. So you've got an idea, and you're able to come up with an idea, and you're able to make whatever it is you're promising to make, because you've got contracts with Chinese factories, different manufacturers. And so you put your idea up on this Indiegogo website up top here. And in fact, if I just go to Indiegogo.com, there's also a thing called Kickstarter. You may have heard of that. And if you've got a great idea, you can put it to the public and say, I want to make X. Here's how I'm going to do it. Here's my idea. Here's my technical chops to do it. And then you can see here that there's, you know, the Jolla tablet, the world's first crowdsourced tablet. There's various things in here. Some of the things I've got here are from this website, because this is the future. This is stuff people are making, and they want your help to be able to make it. And you promise to give them some money. They've got a bunch of different targets they want to reach. For example, these people, for this gadget I'm about to show you, they wanted to raise $55,000. People thought it was so cool, they pumped in nearly $1 million because they want this thing to become real. So what is it? Well, this is a projector that's not much bigger than your phone that projects onto the wall, like these projectors here, but it turns any surface into a touch screen. I'm not going to play the full video, we haven't got time. We'll play some of it, you get the idea.
Touch Control is a phenomenal portable projector with touchable interface, support for Android apps, and wireless streaming. It can be widely used at home, in the boardroom, or in the classroom.
With Touch Pico, you get a very small size, but up to 18 inches of touchscreen.
This projector's got an Android computer built into it, and it comes with 2 pens that you can use to touch on the screen. There's another adapter coming that just allows you to use your fingers. So any surface becomes a touch screen. Now this thing's $450.
To download any Android app.
Kids are sitting in bed, sitting up in the bed, and they're watching the show on the roof. How cool is that? Now this is the first one, and there's going to be many, many more of these.
Other USB cable.
Samsung actually made a phone called the Galaxy Beam a couple of years ago that was quite thick, and it had a projector in there. But these projectors are getting better and better. So this thing is a portable Android computer. Take it anywhere, sit down, shine it onto a wall, go in front of it, move things around, like, you know, with the 2 pens. It comes with 2 pens, you can make things bigger and smaller. Use a Bluetooth keyboard or mouse, it becomes an actual computer. And like I said, you can turn any surface into a touch screen. So that is a cool thing, and this will become standard. People won't take laptops with them anymore, they'll just have this little gadget. And this is the very first one that they've made. And it was supposed to be delivered in October, and it's been delayed to December. Because, you know, when you're trying to do cutting edge stuff, sometimes there's issues. They had issues with things overheating, they had to retool things and redo things. And I'm going to get 2 of these because it's just so cool. I want one. So the next thing, I saw it, I'm just not going to have that. The next thing is this Ollie. So you've already seen me sort of showing off a little bit of the Ollie down below. But let's go to the actual website and let's watch one of the videos that explains it. I'll show you 2 videos because it's very cool.
Meet Ollie, the app-controlled robot driven by adrenaline. This rough and tumble roller moves for only 2 things: speed and tricks.
Core features.
Built to go wicked fast, Ollie redlines at a floor-warping 14 miles an hour. Combine that speed with full gesture controls, and Ollie can pull off some pretty sweet stunts. Steer with your thumb, or turn your device sideways to enter trick mode. Do a trick correctly, and the app will automatically tell you just how awesome your trick was. If Ollie's too fast for you, you can always tone them down in the settings screen.
Toughness.
Worried that all those tricks and speed are going to hurt Ollie? Ollie's been wrapped in durable polycarbonate.
Han Solo style.
We literally sent this thing off a cliff and it still kept going.
Getting started.
Charge Ollie up using the USB cable, and then download the free Ollie app to your iOS or Android device. With a full charge, open the app, place your device next to Ollie, and watch him connect via Bluetooth and LED.
It's based on magic.
From there, you can choose between 2 drive modes to run Ollie in. Keep Ollie's tires on for ultra grip and hard cornering, or take them off to become a super drift machine.
Accessories.
You can also custom.
So this thing is cool. I mean, imagine if you had one of these as a remote control car when you were growing up, and it just works on your phone. And unlike some of those little copters, it's got 60 minutes of battery. So kids can really have a lot of fun. But let me show you the other video. The website is GoSphero, G-O-S-P-H-E-R-O. So this is goes for a minute. This is just a cool couple of kids turning up. I mean, it's obviously all staged. We're going to do some spray painting in a second. But you can imagine a couple of kids with one of each of these. They're $149 each, and you've got to have your phone. So this only just came out a couple of weeks ago. It's probably one of the hottest presents. And it's not just for kids, big kids too. It's all got those little cool arcade game sounds as well when you do stuff. I love the slow-mo. I mean, obviously that's being done by video. One of the guys is disappointed in a second because he couldn't do the trick. So this one nailed it. The other guy, and he's like, and he's spinning around. I mean, this is a gadget that is controlled by your smartphone. So this is called an accessory. Instead of an accessory, it's an accessory. Because it's an accessory powered by an app on your phone or tablet. And we're showing some of the behind-the-scenes stuff, which we won't watch because we'll be here all day. So that's the Ollie. So then there's a thing called mobile cloth. Now we've all had our. This is on sale now. We show you. You go to the website mobilecloth.com.au. By the way, I have no relationship with any of these people. It's just cool stuff that I'm showing you. But we have all had gadgets that have smudges on the screen, and the smudges normally get smudgier. You know, it's very difficult to wipe it off. So let me just find the website. Oh, there it is there. So here's the website. They've got the one large cloth and one small cloth for $11 with $2 postage. And then they have this bigger one with 5 large cloths. And I'll show you one of the cloths here. That's the large cloth there. So it's big enough for a tablet or for your camera lens or anything like that. But you've got to watch the video because this explains it. This really explains it. Only just came off the market in Australia last week. That's a really smudgy finger. I tested this and it really works. I was amazed. I mean, I expected it to work because they're promising it's going to work. But you get a normal shit, a normal, lens cleaner or something, and you get that. We've all seen that. It's got these little nubs on there, it's specially somehow done, and you just wipe it on the front here. And look at that! Completely clean. Easy off bam. One wipe and it's gone. So mobile cloth. So, 2 sizes, the big one, the little one, and they're cheap. I mean, incredible. There's the 2 packages there. So that really impressed me, and I was very pleased to see it. Okay, so the next thing, connect anything to the internet, littlebits.cc. I remember when I was growing up, not only did I have like chemical sets and I had these electronic kits where I could join stuff to different things, but these days it's all about how do you connect your existing stuff to the internet. I don't know, who wants to buy all this new stuff? It's expensive. We've got to buy all these tablets and phones anyway. So let's watch this. I deleted it. Magnetic, no cabling. So make your own super server. I mean, for kids this is awesome. Well, for guys in their sheds, I want to do something cool. There's over 60 different connectors. It's like a modern day scientific kit. So you can make automatic cat feeders or pet feeders. You can make your blinds automatically open at a certain time without expensive servos, automated water cooler. You can turn different stuff in your house and make it connected to the internet, so you can do it from anywhere. It's all stuff made with this kit. The ultimate thing for kids. And breadboard is where you have the board, you know, those boards and you've got to put things in there and solder them. Look at that. It made it itself. No programming required. So I mean, some really, really cool stuff that people are making. And you know, like I said, we're in a golden age of technology. What you've seen and what's available today is, I like to say that we're in the black and white era of modern technology, because we really are. You only have to look at science fiction to see where the people have dreamt up. And we're nowhere near there yet. We're still very primitive, even though this is so incredibly advanced. So there's heaps of different things there. And again, I could go forever, but we're running out of time. Are we having fun yet? Okay. But look at this one here, Indiegogo project. This is for anyone that needs a compact mirror with a built-in battery to recharge your phone. Now, probably a lot of guys don't need this. Plenty of women probably would go, hey, that's really cool. Now, some of the images here, they're a bit sexist, I suppose, but whatever. I think they're great. So it's a little gadget, it's got a mirror, right got a mirror, there's a lady in their handbag. Or what if it could be a battery to recharge your phone or your tablet? So this is just a promotional video, and this is one of the things that is on Indiegogo. So if I stop the video there, these people, they wanted $10,000. They've raised $15,000. So I mean, this is a gadget that's going to be on sale. $69, early bird Xmas 3-pack special, delivery by 2014. Receive the complete set of all three colours, one red, one silver, one gold. There they are there. International orders will ship out at the same time, but no guarantee till before Christmas. And you know, with this Indiegogo, you can pay them $1 to say, hey, we support you, but we don't want to buy it. Pay $25, you can get one. You know, there's different deals there. And that's how I found out about that touch pico. I saw it there.